the thought process there with the trifecta. It 50.
He noticed what I was doing.
It's going to fill up the roles or not, but so those are the little things that are going on in the background. I say little, they're not little. I'm also working on demigod art pieces with our artist at the moment, so that mint will be coming up soon. I think we settled on a price of 38 per piece. These are obviously for demigods only.
What I was doing.
It's going to fill up the roles or not, permanent access point to all of the ADA-based rewards that the demigods were tied into.
Can you elaborate real quick on how you can get the demigod role and how if they're still open?
You can't. It is closed. No more demigods.
Oh, all right.
So we lost one now.
Only goes down.
You can only lose your demigod role. You can't gain them. We've lost one, but I know that we've also got like 30 that have gone quiet on us. So really, if they don't mint them, they won't hold the pieces. And because they'll be under a different policy ID, they'll get their ADA split based on the ones that are not being held in the internal wallet, because we will mint all 150 if they do turn up in the future saying they've got the role and they've been holding the Titans the whole time. We'll be able to check. So if they've been holding the Titans the whole time, we'll give them their what they do. Otherwise, we won't, and we'll just burn the pieces away. We'll just hold them internally and never give them out.
Randall, hello, Randall. Sorry to interrupt there. Just want to tell you the giveaway is live on our server. It's got less than 10 minutes to go, so if anyone wants to get in for those whitelist spots, go to our channel and check. Just click the link. I'll take you straight to it.
Will you, Dwayne, also post that in our mini announcements that with the Lions server link saying that there are whitelists to give away? Ifo, maybe you and Nate could also post that in your guys' servers, saying that there is a whitelist role to be given away in that server.
You got it.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, doing it now.
And after that, let's talk about who's just won or what people need to do to win these 3 NFTs. What are the crazy hoops that people are thinking? While that's happening, how about we give Martin the mic to tell us something stupid?
He's still got the mic. I have full faith in him. Good man.
So one day, I was in Thailand, and I'm smoking in front of this hotel thinking, what am I going to do with my day? And there is this individual across the street looking at me, giving me nice looks, waving at me. And I kind of got interested. And luckily, there is this American guy smoking very much like at the same spot. And he noticed what I was doing.
These are recorded, by the way.
Sorry?
These are recorded, by the way.
Oh, shit. Anyway, it's actually not too bad. Luckily, I started with the less intimidating story.
Luckily, started with them having their clothes on, is what he meant to say, guys.
So this American guy is standing there smoking and he's looking at me, getting kind of like smiley and stuff. And then eventually he walks like this couple of steps to me and he's like, yeah, mate, I've noticed like how you're looking at this girl across the street. Just, I just wanted to give you a fair warning. Just be careful. I'm looking at him like, what
is going?
What do you mean? Like, I mean, I have to say this was my very first time in Thailand.
It's also your last time, I hope.
Yeah, for now, yeah. And he's just like, yeah, just be very careful. I'm like, well, I was puzzled, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, look, I think she's interested. She's kind of nice. It's just like, there's only one tip I can tell you. Like, if you ever end up with a girl, before you take her to your hotel room, make sure you touch her in a crouch. And I'm like, well, this is kind of rude. He's like, trust me, like it might help you. And and as it turned out, this little bar next to my hotel where I was staying in Bangkok, it was a bar full of ladyboys. So there you go.
Who says we take the mic away from Martin now?
I almost ended up bringing ladyboy to my hotel room.
Yeah, that's a terrible story. I feel for you, bro. That hurt.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Hey, Campbell, I see you down there in the audience. Do you want to come up here and tell us some more about the Bulls?
Hey, Randall, while Cambo's coming up, can you have a look at your Twitter DM? Because either you or Dwayne are going to have a job to do. Or I suppose I can do it on your behalf.
I'm down with it if Randall wants to look at his DMs and situate that. It seems really good. Seems cool. Seems like it'll take a little bit of work.
I mean, if it's work, we can pass it on to Dwayne.
You're so lazy.
Yeah,
All right,
I like that. Hey,
I'm
Dwayne,
totally
you
down.
can do it, though.
Hold on, I'm
Hello?
dropping the whitelist link. 1 sec.
Yeah, after you do that, go ahead and do this. I like it. You can do what I'm supposed to do, or pass it on to Martin. He can do it on my behalf. Yeah, get Martin to do it. Someone DM Martin. He'll do it on my
Martin
part.
sounds like he might have too much lubricated type substance to be able to type efficiently.
That's true, but we also don't want him to win it. So if he's the one posting the thingy, then he can't do it. So that's a nice way to keep him away from another Titan.
I was smart. I knew that I'm gonna have a busy morning, so I've done everything yesterday night.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fair if you want to take the.
So how do you do that? Or if you want an artist, if you don't know anybody.
Too, he's dipping into the coffee pretty often, and he's sending that out to people in Europe. He lives in California as well as I, and he's shipped out some coffee to Europe, and then also to Randall out wherever Randall ever is at. I don't know if he's in New Zealand or outer space sometimes. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
He's great, but we never give him credit because he keeps winning all the giveaways, so he doesn't need any more recognition.
Yeah, Caesar just wanted a shout out to brag about his new llama from Louis.
Yeah, he keeps winning everything, so we don't need to recognize him.
He needs the recognition. He just needs to be disqualified for all the upcoming giveaways.
Hey, that's evil. That's true. We just rescind his duck from the duck race coming up on the Titans canvas thing. I'll keep his Ada though. Hey Louis, it's been a little while since I've been able to contact with you guys. Do you want to tell us what's been going on with the camis lately? I've seen some announcements and stuff, but if you want to take us through some of that.
Well, man, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. But the main thing that we just I just bought, and so we're launching another company, is Antimo.io, and so we have a basic build out in place. We're already in touch with some pretty influential people inside IOHK. And actually, right now we're in Catalyst Fund 9 with a couple things in there for legal, and then like a community census build out. So, so if everybody wants to vote, I can. It's posted in the TAMAs what I need everyone to vote on, and if we win the vote, it just gives us a little bit extra money from the Cardano Treasury to help build. Regardless if we win or not, it doesn't really matter. I've already secured the developers, and they have been paid for 6 months of work. So there is there's nothing else they need to focus on but this. And so, what it is there's a lot of people in this space that are very talented in many areas, and and not only just in this space. At Timo.io, there is no borders that contain it to crypto and NFT. This is bigger than that. This is a community of people building out our digital future. Over time, we will begin to collect some of the smartest minds around. And this will allow people that have an idea Or, many people don't know, if you're not a developer, how do you hire a developer? You don't really fucking know. I'm not educated enough to even look at code to know if that's good code, right? So how do you do that? Or, if you want an artist, if you don't know anybody, how do you find one? And how do you know if that's a good price? So that's what this is. This is a marketplace of developers, and it's positive in every aspect. NFT space, there's a lot of gray areas. There's a lot of people losing a lot of money. Only a very small percentage of people actually are pulling in profits, and so it's not completely positive. But on this aspect, somebody needs something done, so they can go on here and find the correct person to do it. And he wants to come and pay for a service, and there's somebody there that does the service, or they come together and create a business. There's a lot of college kids out there that have degrees in computer science, and they're fucking smart as hell, but they can't even get a job. So what do? Where can they go? And so we have big plans. I have like a 48 state tour that we're planning right now. And I am in contact with the first couple colleges. I will be going to pretty much every college, a large college in every state, and I will be speaking with that department and talking about what this is. College kids have debt and they don't have jobs yet. And this will offer them an opportunity to showcase their skills and possibly pick up a job while they're in school, or anybody. You could be on a project, you build a website, put on there, you can build a website. The user base will be looking for.
Is that with like, sorry to cut you off, Louis, was that with like the Space Force? I was in their spaces last night and they were kind of talking about something similar to that. Is that kind of the same thing with Natty, Dr. Nat?
Oh, maybe he was mentioning it. Yeah, I'm not sure. But he did. Natty was talking about it because I was on a space the other day, and so then he did a tweet and told people go check it out. So it could have been what he was talking about. But so that's what this is, and it's this is a long-term play. But if you look at what's the market cap of Fiverr right now? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's $1.4 billion. And that's not because it's really cool code and it's a cool system. That's because it's a group of the smartest people on that side of the world on a platform. It's a huge amount of money in 7 years. So this is a play to gather up that and help people build. You have an idea, come on, click, I want to do an NFT project. Boom, it prompts you. These are the people that you might need in our in our experience. Might need a dev, an artist, this and that and that. And then it will tell you, from highest to lowest price, what the average price is for something like that. And so there's a lot to it. Educational side, we've been talking to people in IOHK. They will be able to help build in education, just like you're talking about Discord, right? How do you know that the Discord dude you're going to hire can do what he says, right? Well, that's because on here there will be an educational platform where people can go on and take a little test and see if they can run a project and start a giveaway and all this stuff, and then they can earn a badge, Discord moderator badge. That he has went through the free educational platform to prove he has the knowledge to do the job he is on there saying I can do. And so that educational will get built out quite a bit. But we do have some pretty people that are up the chain that are rooting for us. And eventually this could turn into something pretty cool. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of marketing. It's going to take a lot of money. But when I go into something, I go full force, and I'm going to go into this one hard because in a few years' time, if we're successful, this will be a large group of some of the smartest people in the world. And at that point, why do you think Fiverr isn't selling, right? It's because the people that own the platform now have access to all of the smartest people in the world. And if I'm going to continue this business empire that I've been working on for the last half of my life, and now I'm moving into this Web3 space in the internet digital area, well, then it's very important that I start to collect some of the brilliant minds out there. And how many people can we help along the way? Well, anybody that wants to come in and have access to these devs and everything. It's all centralized right on one spot. So you're not just like wandering around in a maze of bullshit trying not to get scammed. And so that's Those AMA's most recent endeavor. It's there's a lot to do, and and a long ways to go, but it's a solid move. It's a very a smart play, and it's just another foundational layer in the larger picture of what we've got going on. Yeah, so that's what we got going on now.
Perfect.
Louis.
Thanks, Louis. For those who don't know Louis, sorry, you go, Nate.
Sorry, Rand, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I wasn't sure if you were talking more. Louis, I hate to do this to Dwayne, but you want to make sure he knows what the new thing is with the mics and the WhenMint.app?
Yeah, and so it was always just a thought that I was going to that we're going to tie the mics to the marketplace, and it still will. But as we move through and as I continue to grow what this is, other things need to be added. And so, the marketplace is still coming. I still am in contact with the people that will build that, but I have not paid them any money yet because it's not time for that yet, right? So, what I'm doing is I will be tying the mics to WhenMint.app, and which right now we're on our 5th build with iOS. So like right now, if you go to Google Play and you see that on there, that is like 5 builds ago. But there's no point in updating Google Play while iOS, we're still going back and forth. So we will update Google Play to the newest build the minute that iOS brings us through. And it's got fingerprint scanners. It's got a lot of stuff that has been put on, and everything happens for a reason. And so the reason it didn't get put through iOS right away is because through this process with them, we've added so much to conform into what they want. See, because really what iOS wants is they want us to put into, every person that builds an app, they say, well, are you collecting data? Okay. Are you doing this? Well, what's the difference between a website and an app? And the difference is an app will say, take a picture, and it will say, give access to all my photos. And everybody says, okay, yeah, because you see, iOS is collecting data, right? Or here, you want to, can you call people on the app? Boom, yes. So now they get all of your contact, right? So that's what they want, and they want us to say that we're selling something on there because they also want 20%. So it's just back and forth. We're trying to give what they want and try and take what they want. So anyway, the Google will be updated once we get through, and we're almost there. It's just a negotiation process back and forth like tennis. And so now the affiliate program is being built out. We had that built from scratch. So that is a piece of IP. Like, as a developer, you can go on and you buy plugins. Everyone knows you build a website, you need a plugin for a sticky header, right? That's because somebody built that plugin and then they sell just that plugin. So when we got the affiliate program going through Stripe Connect, there were some aspects that we wanted to have that other things didn't. So we built it from scratch, and now that will be a plugin that we will sell as IP as well. And once we're successful launching the affiliate program, then everybody will also buy that. And if you go and look at how many times plugins were sold for amounts of money, it's crazy. But then the affiliate program will come out, and this will allow people to earn a percentage every month of the person that they invite, every month forever. And through Stripe Connect, that just goes straight into your account. I mean, just like whap, whap, just bounces. The API points there, and then it points there to your account. And so then we're going to tie the mics, the flaming mic, the gold mic, and the silver mic to that, to a percentage of that. So 20% of profit that comes from this will go to the Tamas. And I think, but what we will do is we will take a percentage of that percentage that will go to the mics. Now, how does it work, right? People think, how is it going to work? I don't understand. The affiliate program. So I already have right now 9 influencers, YouTubers with huge followings. It's up to about, say, 950,000 followers combined with these 9 people, right? Some are larger than others. Now, if when in there, you already know what the deal is. So let's just say, let's just say 10%, right? 10% of the entire user base across those platforms signs up through their influencer, right? Across the board, that's 95,000 users. Okay. Now, with a premium account, which is going to be $4.95, which is cheaper than Discord Nitro, which everybody's paying for now and allows you to change your picture. All right. This is has way more utility. And once you see this build that gets upgraded, nobody sees what's built now, because the one that's on there is just, it's not on iOS. The one that we're having to constantly change is on that platform through BDK developers. So let's just say that 95,000 people, that's only 10%, okay? At $4.95 a month, a premium user comes on. So you can do the math right there, simple. What if only 5% comes? So now you're talking about 46,500 users at, $4.95 a month. If only 5% of those people come, that's $250,000 a month. All right. Okay. What if only 2.5% of the people come? That's 23,000 users. So that's over $100,000 a month. 2.5% of the people. What if only 1.25% of the people come? All right, now you're talking about another 10,000, 11,000 users. Just that right there, that's $50,000 a month. There's really no overhead here. That's only at 1%. Now, here's the thing. Every user that you invite as an affiliate pays that fee, $4.95, okay? Cheaper than Discord, cheaper than most shit, and this will allow you to do more than anyone knows, okay? So $4.95. So if you are an influencer, let's say you have, just for number basis, let's say you have 10,000 followers, and just for shits and giggles, let's say every single one of your followers signs up, okay? We're going to give 30% of that person's monthly fee to the person that signs them up. So if the dude that has 10,000 followers, all 10,000 of them sign up, all right, that's $50,000 a month. That affiliate dude is going to get 30 grand a month. 30% of that premium user will go to the affiliate. And
does the influencer get like a direct cut for signing up?
The influencer gets a cut of every person that they invite. So even you, Dwayne, let's say you get on and all 1,000 of your followers sign up, then you will get 30% of everybody's money each month will go to you. Every month, direct deposit straight in. Boom, they pay their monthly fee, right? Well, I don't fucking need that. And so I don't need all of that. What do you mean? I have no overhead whatsoever. So let's give it back to the people that help build it, right? So you invite 1,000 people. Well, then every month you're going to get $1,000 as long as we're going here. So everybody is going, all of these YouTubers will, that's more money being offered to the YouTube platforms than marketing or shilling a project and taking payment for a retweet on a high level. So there's no reason why any of them won't say, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Sign me up. Just like all 9 that we've already talked to or said, hell yeah, fuck it, sign me up. And the shit's built. I mean, the shit is coded out and built where it's almost like ready to be packaged, and we could sell it as tech for somebody to buy and plug into their own shit. So the mics will be tied to a percentage of that, and in the event that this is wildly successful, well, then that's going to be pretty good for the people holding, and even for the people not holding mics. That's going to be pretty good for all the tamas that are people holding, and it's all legal. We have everything is getting signed up and dotted and everything. I mean, the other day we had 29 contracts to go through, 29. And so, and there's, and that's just that. There's other things right around the corner as well. So anyway, that's that, and, and it's important, what we got going on. It's going to, it's going to act like a giant funnel, bringing people in, allowing them to learn. It's all centralized in one place. Right now, if somebody comes into the space, they don't know what the fuck is going on. You got Twitter and Discord and shit's everywhere. And how, the information is spread so wide. Where do I find this and that? This is centralized right in front. Everything's there. They can do and learn and educate and decide what they want to invest in. And, the larger that we get, the bigger the funnel is that is going to funnel in new users, new people, and they're all going to bring fresh liquidity to the entire space. So on a large scheme plan, this is really good for this space. It will bring people in. And, we have friends and partners that have helped us along the way, and we will be able to highlight and, push and help a lot. And so that's what the mics is. Hope that
Hey,
was.
Louis, would that backdate to previous people that have been referred? Because it would be
No.
quite cool to be able to promote that to our holders as a utility, because all of those people that have joined up already under the non-fungible devils link, I'd love to be able to say,
Well, you know
all of
what?
the
I think I think I could, that could be in, because everybody that signed up through your link, it is still on the back end coded to your link. And so I can't say for sure that unless but how he has built a lot of this stuff, it's all for analytics and data. So I'm actually pretty sure that that it could be done that way. And to be honest, that's a really great question, Nate. And now thinking about it, it's actually probably the way that it should go. And so one more thing, and I'll stop talking. I know I can talk a lot. Is the entire thing is built way different than other stuff, in a sense that every button click is recorded. So and not recorded like, oh, Nate pushed this button and that button. I mean, I could look, right, but really it's recorded on a whole, because the more data that you have about how many people log in, how long are they logged in, how many buttons do they push while they're logged in, all this type of data is being collected from the beginning, because once we start to move, these are type of things that VCs look for, right? If someone was to come along and say, holy shit, a big VC firm wants to get into crypto, but it's not widely accepted yet, so it's too high risk to get directly into a crypto, right? Well, this is not crypto business. We're not taking crypto for payment. This is straight across the board, credit cards. We're paying tax on every single swipe, and it's not cheap. And that is a much more easier thing for a large VC firm to buy into, because it's much minimum lower risk. And now we have all the data and analytics to show what is going on our platform. And if they don't buy it, that data and analytics will show future projects on how this platform is all real users. You know, this last referral contest was simply a giant scientific experiment, right? So that we can modify and change, allowing nobody to cheat, right? And so that's all that was. It wasn't even about that or anything, you know. And you should see some of the people. It's just so blatant, the shit that goes on. So, you know, that is really what that was. And once this gets going, there isn't a platform out there right now that anybody can tell me 100% that those are all real users. You see, once this gets going on a high level, these will be all real users. Bots don't pay a monthly fee, you know, and a human isn't, you know, going to pay for a bot to work. It's not going to work on our platform like that. So we will be able to have the data to show projects. Well, here you go. You bring your project here and market it. We have this many active users, this many people log in daily, you know, and this is what's going on. There, you know, Twitter, all these other things, you could be communicating with a bot. You don't even know it. Discord, it's all bullshit. The numbers are crazy. You know, everybody has the same amount of numbers in Discord, same amount of numbers on Twitter. One project sells out, the other one doesn't. Same amount of numbers. What's the difference there? Well, that's because one of those projects is full of bots and the other one has more real users, but there's no way to tell on any platform right now. And when you're talking about investing into a project, it's real fucking shady if you got fake followers and fake people tricking people into thinking you're more popular than you are, so they also invest their money. What a fucking shitty you know, platform has been built in a financial investment type of area that we're in. So something better needs to come along. And so, you know, hopefully that's what this is: more fair, more better community consensus across the board. And we just continue adding and making it better, you know, as we go. And hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, well, then fuck, we move on to something else, you know?
Yeah,
That's
cool. Thanks
awesome.
for that, Louis, man. That was awesome. And you guys are doing huge things. Like, you got a good team behind you, lots of real alpha dudes. I definitely know what they're doing. And I was sitting in that space too with the Dr. Nat talking about some of those things, and then also a few of your Twitter spaces too. And man, you really do have quite a team behind you. My God.
Sorry, guys. Hello.
Yeah, thanks for that, Randall. You're like totally running over everything that I'm trying to put out. I'm like trying to pump up Louis right now and everybody else.
Oh, go ahead, Dwayne.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. I had to, you know, sit Randall down. He sat me down earlier, so yeah. No, that's awesome, dude. Like, and I think Nate was trying to like take a little poke at me earlier about that. He's got my silver mic Tama now, but honestly, I had some certain life issues going on, and you know, I've taken one out of your playbook a little bit, Louis, and was like, dude, I got to take profits, man. And I know that big props to Garrity for trading that up with me. And I know that silver mic's definitely in a better home now, or at least a good home, and won't see the light of day. So I'm glad I could do that for Nate and get him put up on game like that too. And you know, I'm still trying to jump up into the Tama game, still even deeper, man. I got to get that flame mic, so that's where I want to be, top dog. Not, you know, not saying anybody else is below or whatever, but you know, that's just kind of my aspirations. And you know, it's a big pie, so there's quite a bit of pie to go around for everybody. And I definitely am working on things with you know, the projects that I'm mostly involved with too, that hopefully will have good things to come as far as utility and real world application that I can't really touch on, because I know Randall will probably like track my IP or something if I divulge any of that information until it's concrete. But you know, there's a lot
had the skills for it. But no, so for those who haven't met Louis before, founder of those AMAs, content creator, absolute genius of a mind. Thank you, Louis. That's a lot going on, man. I know you touched on a little bit of this earlier, and then, you know, it's progress, so that must feel quite nice to start to see it come to reality. Do you want to tell us some of sort of the challenges that goes on behind the scenes? Maybe, you know, from the legal aspects, probably that would have been the hardest sort of set of hurdles, really, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's it's well in a business like that one, like Win Mint, it's actually the legal side uh isn't really hard. Everything is all of the information is already there. It's a regular business. It's not dealing with crypto, even though it's it has information on there. We're not selling any digital assets, and we're not selling any tokens. So from that point of view, it's just all about how to set up your company. So like I would think like so when you launch in that now, but I have some really
to me, and you could DM it to me.
We'll try and bring you up to and get you to give us some insights on what's going on over there. And with that, I think we'll end the space. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for having us up. You fucking rock, bro. Good work. Thanks, Louis. Thanks, Lions.
Thanks for showing up. It was nice.
Perfect.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for giving us your Saturday, Dwayne.
Thank you, everybody, as well. We really appreciate you having us on here.
I think, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Really great to listen to you all. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, now who's here for the after?
Hey everybody, if you're listening to the space, we usually start things a little early to let people find us and fill the space up with listeners. So just hang tight and we'll get started in a bit.
Can you hear me?